New Year to you. I'm here now with my friend
Deborah Parris,
a stroke survivor and a brain tumor survivor. And we hope that as we do these interviews, you all will be able to see the life of these people and how they are coping with their illnesses. Now, Deborah, explain your illness thoroughly so people will know what to look for.
Okay, as the MRI showed that it was a brain tumor, after the judge did the operation, after the operation, they said that it wasn't a brain tumor, it was a FAR. So I asked the doctor to explain what a FAR is, and he said that it is like a stroke, which is clogs of blood on the brain.
Okay. When did you first feel or notice that something was feeling different in your body?
On May the 1st, 1917, I was outside taking a walk, and I came inside, and as soon as I got at the door, I felt a headache. It was a very bad headache, and as I said to my daughter, my head hurting me, and I stumbled from the door towards her, and she held me up from falling, and that is when we knew something was wrong.
Oh, okay. So, did you see any signs of being sick or anything?
No, it was just the headache that they hurt me all night, and by morning my doctor said, look, this isn't right, let's go to the doctor. So that is when we decided to go to the doctor.
Oh, so when you went to the doctor, what was their problem?
When I went to the doctor the morning, I explained to her how I felt. She was very, very skeptical, and she said, well, I'm going to send you to the hospital because I don't like the way your head is hurting, and I'm going to send you to the hospital so that you can get a CAT scan. Let us see what is going on in your head.
So, you went to the hospital, you had the CT?
Yeah, I went to the hospital and I got the CAT scan, and while there, after the CAT scan, I was in the waiting room waiting for the results. It took a little time before the results, but then after we got the results, the doctor said that they see something in the CAT scan, but they wasn't sure. So they said they would do another one. So I sat there again about an hour, and then they did another CAT scan, and then they said they see lesions, and that is when we then decided now that we have to do the MRI to further see what was going on.
Oh, I could imagine you were anxious, just waiting on results. And how was your family thinking at this time?
At this time, my daughter was with me, and she was like, well, because they was thinking like brain tumor. So everyone was kind of skeptical, and then, as the news get around, everybody started praying and saying they hope it wasn't a brain tumor. So then when they got the MRI now, that is when it did show up, it was a brain tumor.
So at this time, going to the hospital and getting this news, were you working?
Yes, I was working at the time. I was employed at a restaurant. I was a restaurant supervisor.
I could imagine that would be an exciting job for you.
Yes, it was very exciting because I like meeting people, and you know, it was it really did throw me off when I got that kind of news, and I started to think now, okay, I know I won't be able to work for the whole world because you got to be in the hospital doing tests and what's not, but I got over it.
Well, that is good that at least you came to the realization that you're sick now and you cannot be what you used to be, but that's still good that you came to that realization. How long were you in the hospital?
I was hospitalized about 3 months. Could be about 3 months.
Okay. So how was your stay in the hospital? What state of mind were you in? Realizing you have to be in the hospital, you have to go through surgery or anything. What were you thinking about?
To be honest, I pray a lot. I pray a lot. And many days in the hospital, I just lay on my bed, I pray. And I always had a good word. I will be good. Every time someone comes to look for me, I would say, I will be good, don't worry. God got me.
Very good. That's very good attitude to have once you're in a hospital. And that is what we would like to portray. Although you are going through a terrible time, pray or think positive thoughts, and it will not take away your sadness, but you will be able to get through each day better. You're in the hospital, you are being positive, so what impact on your family did this do? Because it's a change, a big change. So when you were told you can't do X and Y and Z, what did your family think about it?
My family was very supportive, and then my friends was very supportive. Even when I came out to the hospital, they just stick with me, you know, they give me positive words. And I always say, I will be good. That was my word. I will be good. When anybody comes, I would always say, I will be good. I always stay positive thinking.
Oh, okay, that's very good.
Like, subscribe to the channel.
Okay, do you have any physical disability?
Well, the stroke affected my left side, and as time went on, I did a little therapy, and I tried to use my hands, I tried to use my feet. I do as much as I could on my own. I did a little therapy at the hospital, but I did a lot on my own. I had a friend that used to come in. When I first had the stroke, she would come in, put me on the ground, we would do some exercises, learn me how to get up off of the ground. So my friends did support me very well.
That is good. Get therapy as fast as you can. Get therapy. You need it. You need it. Now we will talk about your everyday activities. Explain to us a typical day.
Okay. Well, when I first came home and I was in a wheelchair. I had to be around the house in a wheelchair. And quickly after I came out of the wheelchair, I used a walker. So it was like trying to get back there as soon as I could. And being positive, I try, and I couldn't do anything, but now, happily, I can get up, I can make my breakfast, I can cook, I can bathe myself, I can do a lot of things now.
Oh, so that answer goes into what really do you do? So now you're able to walk a little and use your hands a little. So you, as you say, you cook, you clean?
Yes, I get up, I cook, I can wash my own clothes, I can hang out my own clothes. That's a lot of things I can do because I'm very positive about it. Because you have a stroke or you have a disability, that don't mean that you lie up all day. I get up and I do things, I do my exercises and rest, watch a lot of TV.
Yes.
Watch a lot of TV, do the things that I'm happy doing.
Yes, yes. Once your mind is at rest and ease, yes, that is part of the healing process. Did you have to change your diet at any time?
No, I didn't have to change my diet. I decided to change my diet because after the operation I put on a lot of weight and being uncomfortable, I decided that I would change my diet. So I changed my diet and I started eating a lot of meat, I started eating a lot of vegetables, salads, because it was a love for me, vegetables and salads. So I changed my diet, cut out a lot of meat and use a lot of fish and a lot of vegetables, a lot of herbs.
And would you say that you are feeling better?
Yes, I'm feeling a whole lot better because when I first started the diet, I was weighing 183 and happily now I'm down at 170. So yes, I saw some changes.
Okay, that is very good. Yes, diet is a big part of person having a stroke. So you have to be careful what you consume because food sometimes will be the death of us. Okay, so after all this time, do you think you will go back into the working force?
Yes, I am looking forward to going back out to work because in the hotel industry is something that I love and I'm looking forward to go back into the industry because there is where you meet a lot of people. I even had a couple of my guests that when I was at the restaurant keep checking in on me on WhatsApp, coming to Barbados and coming at my home and spending the day with me. And yes, I'm looking forward to go back out in the working industry.
But I hope that you really go back so that people will see your beautiful smile every day. I really hope that happens.
Yes, thank you. I'm looking forward for it.
Yeah. So now there might be onlookers who have not had a disability, who do not get an illness as us or anything, and they may be thinking and looking at us and saying there is nothing wrong with you, and it will be negative, like you're lazy, you don't want to do anything, you just want the government to take care of you. What do you have to say to persons who are like that and who do not take their time to know or learn about strokes and the effects that they do to these survivors?
Well, with the onlookers, I just take it as they're really don't know what's wrong and they try to make life so difficult for you. But as I say, I am always on the positive side. I don't mind what the onlookers say because today is for me, tomorrow is for you. And no one ever think about sickness as you go on your daily chores. You don't think about sickness. Sometimes it just happens. So onlookers, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Right, so your coping mechanism is stay positive.
Yes.
That's how you
Yes.
maintain your day.
Yes. When you find yourself in a situation that you're sick, you pray, you ask Lord for continuous healing, think positive, and you know when people come with bad voice, you encourage them, tell them, I am positive. Stay positive, that is the word, stay positive, and once you have Christ there, you will get through.
What advice do you have for other strokes survivors and brain injury survivors?
As my favorite word, stay positive, do your exercises, keep thinking positive, always remember that God is in control, He is the healer, and do not let people put bad voice into your mind. Stay positive.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Deborah, for that wonderful advice. And yes, stay positive. Keep praying, thinking positive thoughts, and you will get through every day. It is not easy, but you will get through it. I'm happy you came through your illness so that you can show others they can do it too.
Yes, thanks very much. And I will continue to pray and ask God's blessings upon me, continuing to heal my body, and that I can be there, that I can give other people that come with stroke a little advice. It goes a long way.
So we have now listened to Deborah. You have heard about her illness, how she had it, how she came through it, and how she's dealing with it every day. You too can deal with it. You too can come through it. So thank you and bye-bye.